Hey, what's up, guys? My name is JackDackMLP, and welcome to the next episode, Minecraft AVP mod series. Forgot to say the word "the" of the Minecraft AVP survival series. I literally left off right where I was, and one more time, if you guys don't remember, the reason why we have the start game, end game thing at the beginning of each end of the episode is because it takes 3 hours to render and upload these in total if I don't do it another way. Or if I don't do it through that method, I should say. So we're going to go ahead and start out by just cooking some of this. That was some of the stuff I was thinking about in the brief break I had, is just going through and cooking up practically everything I can think of that's unique to the mod, and things that just need cooked in general. So, I don't think we have enough resources to do it quite yet, but there is, once I get more iron, I'm going to go through, and why is that two different spots? I'm going to go through and make what I call my super smelter, which requires a few hoppers, so I'm going to go through and do that. But just in case, let's see if hoppers can be made with any other material. Shouldn't have put an R, or not an R, an S at the end. Recipe. Zinc, iron, aluminum. Okay, that's pretty good. So maybe we can make it this episode. Alright, let's see if I can get it made and also do it from memory. And I can also use all of this birch, wherever the hell it went, there it is, to aid me in the quest of completing the super smelter. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way. First off, we're going to need as many birch as possible. Then we're going to make several chests. I need at least... Okay, hold on, I need at least 8. Alright, so we've made 8 chests. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Then we need another 4. Trying to do the math in my head. For the hoppers. Sorry. Trying to do a lot of the mental math in my head. Alright, so there's the stuff for the hoppers. Now we just need the cobblestone for the 2 I think I had too much. The 2 furnaces that we're going to need, because I'm not going to use the one in my inventory, because that's my movable travel furnace. Yeah, I did add way too much cobble. Alright, we're just going to do the shell of it today, then we'll spice it up later whenever I get more materials to do such. Here's the lead. Here's the steak. Pop the bauxite in there. Alright, next step is to grab, we're going to start with aluminum, see if lead can do it, and some iron. So we just got to make 4, and that should be it. Yeah, 4 different, is it like this? Hoppers. Is this one that can do it? This is not a material that can do it, but I know that's the pattern. Okay, I can go through and get it done. 2 are like this. I think I've mentioned before, the super smelter is just something I try and always do to make my own personal touch and mark on the world. It is not something that has to always be done, but it's something I've always found value in whenever building worlds like this. So we're going to go ahead and get this set up now. It's actually super easy. All you do is you find a spot that you want to place it. Mine will probably be over here. We're going to build the outer area as such. I will come back eventually and make it look nicer. There's a stereotypical way I built it. I might have even built it in a video before, but we're going to be doing it live on here because this will help with the production of every resource in the mod, including different types of food that are in base game. Break that to get it out of the way because it's going to probably get in the way later. Don't remember the exact recipe of doing this. Alright, it's a very simple design. It in no way is meant to be creative beyond just covering the initial thing I actually need to do with it. And I actually think it's inefficient because I think there's 2 ways to, or I can do it even more efficient if I just make the furnaces actually have like double furnaces, but I just don't do it. I do it like this just to be cool. And it's not even that cool. It's just an idea I had to get it done. So now if I could hop over here. Alright. There is the entire design. I'm pretty sure if I had 2 furnaces going through, it would actually work a lot better, but never really thought about that before. It's just meant to be neat. So now all we do is we're going to go in here, take out everything that is in these furnaces, no matter how close or completed they are. Actually, no, I do want those. How much coal do I have? Take half that, because we're going to need a little bit more coal. Anything else that's cookable? No, no, or yes, raw zinc. I was about to say, no, 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 no. Going through every little thing, but there is plenty of stuff that's cookable here. Let's get some charcoal as well. What do I feel like? There's something right in front of me I'm not seeing that's cookable. No, pretty confident there isn't. Is lithium something I cook? No, lithium's not something I cook. Okay. And it's just as simple as going through, putting the half coal here, the other half here, and this will go through and cook absolutely everything. And drop it down here. Alright, there's the furnace design. Industrial furnace design. Maybe I can go ahead and provide some finishing touches here. Nope, I did a little bit wrong there. Not the end of the world, super fixable. I know it's not something people will see, but it's something I like doing for peace of mind. Alright. And then last but not least, same thing over here, and we've started the basis of the structure. Alright, cool. Now I just need a farm to actually make this viable for the meat and stuff. What else can I do? So we just went north really far and basically accomplished nothing. So, except we found an acacia biome. I guess that is something. I have enough food to keep me alive. Did I already put my kelp in here? Or did I eat it all? No, I didn't eat it all. Here's the kelp. I'll take half, and we will go ahead and head... How do you make a boat in this edition? Does it take shovels now? Oh, it doesn't. Okay, good. Okay, cool. I thought it took shovels. It looks like there's shovels on it, but that's just because I'm crazy. Or no, it's not just because I'm crazy. There's straight up just looks like there's shovels on it. All right, let's travel. We're gonna go south for a little bit, see if there's any new biomes on the other side of this pond, and if there is, more like the ocean, not really a pond, but if there is, we will continue on. Oh shoot, the chunks did not like loading in there, and that looked really creepy. Flat earthers, beware. You seem to be correct. Oh shoot. Okay, I really don't like that. That's ominous as hell how it's rendering in, but I understand why it's doing that, given my low render distance. Again, the main goal is to find a desert, preferably over a jungle, but a jungle would be nice too, that way I can find predators, because that is the only way to find them at this time in the mod. Which I think I talked about this in the mod review too. I have mixed feelings about predators only spawning in jungles. I don't hate the idea, but I will again just throw out there the fact that Predators, or sorry, the movie Predator 2, and The Predator, if we want to go there, all of those, I think there's another one that does it, I just cannot remember off the top of my head because we're still, you know, building. Oh shoot, what just happened? Did my boat break? Did it despawn? It's just like a dead zone or something. Okay, well I guess we're raw dogging it. We're gonna try to continue on. Okay, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. This This is a bit challenging. We're gonna navigate back a little bit, as this is not good. I don't necessarily like that at all, as that's that just seems to be a trap entirely. And yeah, now I'm down a boat. So try one more time, see if it renders as I approach it this time. Because this is a horrible predicament we've been left in. Do you want to load, or do you want to just, like... No, okay, yeah, just step like that, I guess. Alright, we're going to swim back and learn a lesson to always bring 2 boats in an adventure. Didn't think I'd need that, but hey, that's what the learning process is for. I know that's not supposed to happen, by the way. Like, that seems to be just a rendering issue. Probably would have helped if I would have just relogged, but it's nighttime anyway, and I don't seem to be progressing at all. Okay, it's also straight up broken here. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Due to the nature of this, we're gonna relog once. And if relogging does not work, I'm going to use the minimap mod to teleport home, as bugs are the one thing that I'm going to cheat around. Taking a sip of some Pepsi real quick. Right. Let's see if this works. I, again, did not mean to accidentally bump my microphone. Alright, let's see how we're doing, and again, worst comes to worst, I choose to teleport back home using the minimap mod. Because I'm not being stuck in the middle of the ocean with absolutely no recovery. Alright. Oh, I'm back in my boat. Okay, I'll try to go back south, since we're back in the boat, and it gave me it back. Don't think that's an issue. We're going to be patient with the loading as well, the rendering. Noticeably is seemingly working a little better with me as well. No lack of frames. Try not to jump into the Black Abyss. And Black Abyss again. I'm so glad this is okay. Oh, almost did it again. Still having a bit of an issue with this. God, I cannot wait to one day get a more powerful computer, because this is just absolutely ridiculous. Come on. I feel like I'm waiting at a goddamn traffic light. Come on. Remind me to never go south again. There's like nothing good here. Inside on a small island at besides the turtle. We found two things. Land. Alright, let's place the bed too real quick, take a rest. Probably should have slept on the island that I knew didn't have creatures around, rather than the mysterious land that I've never seen before that goes on expansive. Watch me, like, completely, like, shit all over the south, and then it turns out this is going to be the most plentiful, bountiful thing I've ever seen. Like a mega village, the military compounds I'm looking for, you know what I mean, things like that. An above-ground stronghold would be awesome. I've seen that once in my... Oh, hey, the desert I'm looking for. No? No? Yes? I've seen an above-ground stronghold one time in my entire time playing Minecraft. I don't know why I said that thinking about it, but it would be kind of neat. This is not a desert. This is just a beach. And those are some turtles. And those are some horses. I mean, like, I don't know, let's see, what can I discuss? Because, like, it's not that this is the most boring thing in the world, but there's not really much sustenance of this. This would be the stuff I would edit out, you know what I mean? I just would kind of go through, edit out all of this extra stuff where it's like, clearly nothing's around, there's no point really to, I mean, well, there's a point, but there's no, hell, I'm gonna be honest, there's almost no payoff in searching around through here. I mean, there's not, so far I've found practically nothing. Oh, this is kind of neat. That it warrants the exploration aspect of this part of the game. I'm gonna be honest, not looking for immediate payoff, but it'd be kind of nice to be able to, you know, search, find something, and actually be able to interact with it for a little bit, talk about it. Maybe I should have installed a couple dungeon mods, like random structure mods, you know what I mean? Those used to be pretty cool. I just remember being fond of those, used to think highly of them. I'm going southeast, which was never the intention, but it's something I've ended up doing. I'm sure we'll find something. It's kind of just like a do whatever I can. Explore areas that look like they might have something I know that would spawn well in them. One idea I had, if I had a version of Minecraft that it stayed on and didn't update since, because this is 1.20.1, or is it 21.1? I don't remember, but what I do know is, like, any mods that, like, I know I'd want to add have already kind of just upgraded at this point. Like, they're in the newer versions of Minecraft, they have more things that they do in those mods. Like, for example, I love the Vampirism mod, and it also has a werewolf expansion, but it's already for a higher version of Minecraft and continues on. I was also, this one was one I was going to add, I was going to add like a city building mod, like mine colonies, for example. The one I found only works, funny enough, for the mod version of Minecraft right before this. Its dependency is in this version, I think, but not the mod itself, so if that ever gets ported up to this edition, I might be able to do that, and we might be able to have some fun with that too. Desert or beach? I love playing that game with the low render distance. Is it desert or is it beach? It is beach. I hit a tree. Ah, yes, more lithium. I love lithium. You know, 2-hour videos of guy running through the forest is my favorite video. What about you guys? Again, this has been what I've been doing for 2 hours. I just recorded the episode back to back. You're just seeing them 2 weeks apart because that's just how I upload them. That way I have something that'll constantly keep coming out. If I find anything to actually focus on besides mining and exploring today, I might actually do 3, depending on how I go about it, because I have to be busy. It's 4:34 right now in the afternoon. I got to do things till about 6, so like that's the kind of available to do this if this is all I want to dictate my day through. I'm thinking about going through and oh darn it, I didn't mean to fall in that hole. I'm reading through Aliens Phalanx again, not because I keep mentioning the, you know, possible inclusion of cannabis leaves. But either way, though, no. But me talking about it alone just made me want to go back and read through it again. Good book. Only 2 chapters in. Read it on a car ride the other day before I got car sick. I mean, I didn't get like car sick from the book. I just naturally get car sick in cars anyway. But I have a pretty good routine of like reading for 20 minutes, stopping for 20 to 40, depending on how well I feel after it and how windy the road is, and then resuming for about another 20 minutes. So yeah. If I didn't straight up know that it would absolutely annihilate my frames if I did it, I would actually have a webcam on right now. I own one. I own a pretty good one, in fact. It's just not exactly the best idea with how badly I'm barely running this anyway. Like, it seems like the frame rate's actually very good in the live stream from the second I'm watching it, but it's not something I really look forward to want to be able to do right now. Let's see. Again, I do want to highlight the fact that I'm doing it through live stream now rather than just recording it straight up and giving it room for error. I don't know why it chooses to do that like that, but it does. I'm in a really weird area right now, and I want to get absolutely out of it, but I don't want to die jumping down here, so I'm going to be very careful trying to do that. Because I see on my minimap there's something across the water here. Oh no. Okay, I thought I missed it. That would have been very bad. But I did it. Almost over here to yet another birch forest. Biome that you start in, it's always biome you're gonna see for thousands of blocks around you, like with very little intervals. Like I remember, again, I'm playing on 360, which has a maximum world size, and it usually includes like 4 different biomes at least. Like, not that I want a world size restriction. That is not what I'm saying at all. But I'm saying like it'd be nice to have some variety in the world generation. You know what I want to know? If it would be harder or easier in the nutrient biomes. Because of how little change there is in every just general area. You know what I could do, and I probably will the second I get back to my house, is I'm going to try and figure out how I can craft the nature compass. Excuse me. I have both the nature compass mod and the explorer compass mod, which gives you generation of structures. And that'd be pretty cool for the sake of, you know, the Alien vs. Predator mod having their own structures. And I could demo those, because I actually didn't show those at all in the review, because I went ahead and just said, let's leave it to y'all to be able to see. Also, I felt like the runtime was getting a little long, and I wasn't editing it. I don't think I edited it. I don't know. I think I live streamed it. I felt kind of rushed for time, too. I was talking extremely fast in that mod review. Been working on that as a person recently. I do that even at work. I don't know. I'm a very, and this isn't like a personal insult or critique. I mean, well, it is a critique. I'm a very non-efficient speaker. I don't dance around the point, but I explain things way, way too broadly and way too much. So, like, if I were to tell you that, like, the weather's nice today, sentences like that will go through quick. But if I'm asked, like, how was the weather today, and I'll start giving a bunch of details dancing around it, or if, like, I'm trying to explain something to people or want to talk with somebody, I just say way too much. I get the point across, but I add a bunch of extra details that I don't really see. And I feel like I'm doing it now, just explaining the concept of this, but I'm trying to get more. I'm trying to exactly say what I'm trying to say, and that's, again, where this issue stems from, is just not quite being aware of how to say everything, but wanting to say a lot. Nobody really critiques me for it. I can just definitely see it being a lot to talk with me. Or text, hell, even through text. Like, if you ever see me send a text or a message over some sort of social media, I say way, 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 way too much in those, rather than it just being a quick, like, response to it. My response will either be 2 short sentences, or it'll be at least 10. You know what? We're in another boat of not finding a damn thing. And I really don't want the other 20 minutes or so of this being me looking, or me rowing the boat back. So I'm going to go a little bit further. Not by much, I like how this tree generated. We're going to go a little further, and if I wow, this is a really cool tree. I'm going to break it. If I don't like how we're going, I'm just going to choose to turn around. I'm going to use the waypoint, or the map marker mod, to teleport back to the house marker, because I really don't want, again, I don't want to spend 20 whole minutes trying to go back to the house whenever it's just not a time. I don't know what got caught in my throat right there. I'm so sorry. I don't want to waste time. I don't have time to edit it out either because I can't edit it out. Sorry, I can. It just causes a million issues every time I try to do it. So, because this and the last episode would be prime examples of what I'd want to edit. You know what? Let's go ahead and teleport back. Boom. Alrighty. We're back. Let's sleep. And then we will go ahead and do some more mining. What do you think about that, Duffy? Duffy's been in my lap for about the past 20 minutes. She jumped in it right when I ended the first episode. I think she likes hearing me talk. I think she thinks I'm talking to her. It's nice. Let's take half. Alright, put this in there. I've already slept, right? Yeah, I already slept. Alright, eat. Grab half the dried kelp. And away we go! You know, the thing about having 2 furnaces, it's always good to have everything in one, but like the fact that I'm not running 2 at once means there's not really a point to having a second row there now, is it? What's this? Did I already have a strip mine made? I didn't remember making this at all. Oh wow, I just full-blown started and then stopped. Oops, okay, well I guess we'll continue this one then. I need more torches. We'll find some coal. My mouse is just not cooperating right now. That's strange. Let me stand up and see if my... Oh, sorry, Duffy, you have to move. Let me see if my trackpad is being messed with, or detecting something it shouldn't. Ah, looks like an old laptop cord. Okay. Or wire. No, that didn't seem to be it. What the hell? Okay, hopefully that fixed it. Wow, no, that is just bold-faced being awful. Like, the absolute worst. Oh, shoot, what did I do? Okay, I minimized the tab. Give me one moment. That should have done it. That seems to be a lot better. Glad that didn't happen in combat or anything, and I have no idea what caused it, but it's okay. The second the tab minimized, it seemed to let me use my mouse like normal again, so that's good. I hope we find a deeper cave in this one, if one at all. Here, let's get all the gravel out of the damn way. Okay, there we go. Here we go. We're starting to get a little deeper now. Hate to waste an iron pick completely on this, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll make up for it. We'll find more iron and everything else as well. Hopefully something stronger. You know I like flat out like went out of my way to mention like, you know, I'm gonna try not to use cheats. Like, I'm not turning on keep inventory. I'm not using JEI to spawn items. The teleporting home thing, like, I really hope that was like self-explanatory and justified why I did it, because like I really don't want to take the time to go out of my way to go through, slowly but surely go through and make sure I get every single block covered, have nothing to talk about during it, or be able to, like, it... Again, refer to the video where I say why I don't go through and edit the way that I used to, or sometimes try to. It's just straight up, it's going to get dark here for a minute because we got to try and find our way through it, but it is 100% because I feel like I do not have the time to be able to do that. Alright, hopefully we'll be coming up on something soon. I don't know. Coal, preferably. If anything, coal. What's this? Deep slate? Tough. Okay. I hear a bat. Is that zinc? Oh, I found some more zinc. Cool. Let's go over deeper finally. Something I might do is because I hear a lot of cave noises through here. Ooh, lapis. Okay, cool. As I hear... Ooh, there's a block broken right here. Hey, we found a cave. I'll come through if I just hear cave noises. Eventually I'll grab some TNT, and then I'll make by killing some creepers. But turns out we won't have to do that immediately. We have found a... Oh, we found a skeleton is who we found. On guard. Oh, the cat is behind me. Under my elbow. It's okay. We still won. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit more challenging, especially without having any sort of light, so that's going to have to suffice for now. Okay, there's some light, but it's because of redstone, I think. Wait, no, redstone has to be hit first. It's that little grassy block. Okay, so... I don't think I'm supposed to see this, but on my mini-map, it looks like shortly ahead of us is a mine shaft. And I like me some mine shafts, so if that is true, that's going to be baller as hell. Oh, that was some iron. That was a scary-ass cave noise. I'm just glad we're finally actually somewhat progressing. I was telling a friend the other day about the Minecraft regeneration mod videos I did for the series I did there. Hardcore mode, but with 12 lives. I don't think I really got too far with that. Like, I don't even remember going to the nether, but it's also been, like, a really long time since I made that. But I was telling them, like, I really did not strive for much, I would say, with that. But I'm not too sure. That'd be kind of thing cool. Oh, and my mouse is doing the thing again, which is, you know, horrible. You see what it's doing. It's not cooperating. Let's try to fix that again. Alright, are you going to cooperate now? Oh, you're going to pop up a notification bar that I have no way to close without minimizing. Okay. Good thing I was already paused. Alright, there we go. Where did my pickaxe go? Did it break? Did I not catch that it broke? Okay. We will cook some iron without coal. And we will make a new one. I'll also provide some light as a good stopping point for a moment. Let's make sure we're full on food. Alrighty, hopefully my mouse will stop doing that. That's a rather new occurrence, and it's not the mouse itself. It seems to be something interfering with the trackpad that I don't have access to. I mean, I do, but it don't work. I don't think I've ever explained it, but this laptop is basically a PC because of how broke it is, like physically broke. Alright, let's go ahead and make, no, not a sword, pickaxe. My mouse distracted me so much, I didn't even realize my pickaxe broke, and probably did it right in front of me. Alright, let's continue on. Oh, we're not too far below my my mine that I made. Or, well, that I marked, I should say. Didn't really make it. Found it, more or less. Alright, that should be... Oh, wait, no, hold on. I see two more. Alright, that absolutely is good. I don't really care if there's more right now. We'll come back whenever I got more torches. Probably on a different run. Might as well grab some redstone while we're down here. It's good resources, any. So I believe with guns, even if you have all of the pieces, you absolutely have to have a blueprint when you make it, so we are still far from having our first firearm, but that's okay, we will find one. They can spawn in dungeon chests, and I think they can spawn, obviously, in the structures. Like, I've found many a blueprint in the military bases that I'm so fond of that I keep hyping up about. Okay, so dead end for most of this cave. So there really only is a way to go down, which is the direction we're trying to head anyway, to try to hopefully find more. Is this the staircase, or is this something else? Okay. That's lapis, right? Okay, yeah, it is good. Let's get some more lapis. Don't really know what we can do with it, but we'll find something. Okay, here's the entrance, and here's the only other way, which is, of course, non-beneficial. Okay, looks like we're still going down then. Oh, more lapis. Can't believe I missed that. My ear's starting to hurt from my left side of my headset. Alright, let's continue on. Be nice to have at least a little bit of lighting, especially because I'm pretty sure this probably doesn't look the best over the stream. But it's okay. The goal is to find another cave, potentially. One that doesn't have nothing in it, really, besides redstone and lapis. Like I said, worst comes to worst, we'll grab some TNT. Or make some. I think we have all the materials we need for it. I should have 5 gunpowder by now. That's really only 1 block. And if nukes didn't provide radiation, which I completely see why they do, but if nukes didn't provide radiation, of course I'd probably just nuke an area and then mine from there. Wouldn't be that bad. As they say, it's the only way to be sure. Nukes do seem like a good way to clear out a hive. I did go through and mostly tested out the impact a couple times. It's not bad at all. In fact, it's in the review video. I ended up dying from an Enderman by somehow looking at him in that. But nukes are a really good way to clear an area. I just wish I knew how long it took for the radiation to subside, because... Sorry, I heard another cave noise. I wanted to hear it because I'm trying to see if it was something way worse than a cave noise. Which, of course, would be a xenomorph. Because that's real. Cave noises are just auditory hallucinations of sorts. Well, not a hallucination, I'm sure it's a real thing, but there's not actually something causing it besides just being in the area I am. Found some tuff. Oh, back to deep sleep. I feel like we're probably already past the point of a cave, so I'm just, honestly, at this point, I'm kind of just waiting for bedrock to be struck. When I get back up to the surface, I'll grab some coal, that way I can go ahead and remake, or make some more torches for this area. Is this bedrock? Yeah, that's bedrock. Okay, we reached the bottom, therefore we have no ability to progress. Okay. Same thing, we're right next to the house, teleporting home. Alright, like there was no... Here, we'll look. Was there any threat between me and the mine hole? Okay, no. I'm not in trouble in my own standards. More Pepsi. I really need to quit caffeine. I've tried multiple times. I just end up doing it because, like, I'll be honest, there's not really a... And I put air quotes. There's no repercussions, and I'm not actually using air quotes right now, but I haven't had a negative experience with caffeine yet, besides being a little bit too hyper a couple times. And, like, I really do need to stop it before it does cause actual long-term health conditions, such as diabetes or something like that. Like those are real things that can happen with this that I just don't ever take the time to worry about. Alright, let's make some torches, and I'm going to see if I can make some, No, I'm one short. Right? I think I'm one short. Yeah, I'm one short. But, like, I just really would like to work on my just physical health. Become a healthier, maybe even a happier person through that. That'd be pretty cool. But, like, I don't know. I think I'm addicted to the sugar. I'm going for the caffeine, but, like, for example, I started working where I work now about a year and a half ago. And during then, I actually had a 2-week period straight where I didn't drink a single soda. I actually did. There was no cheating on it, no cheat day, no nothing. Did it flawlessly without issue. The reason I'm bringing it up, though, is every single, or every other day at the very least, I smashed a box of Mike and Ike's or other candy of sort. And I think that helped with the cravings for soda, or caffeine specifically. So I think I'm not so much... yes, caffeine is a 100% real addiction. I mean, I guess I'm not quite addicted if I can put it down like that, but I really do feel that my main source of draw and pull for it is primarily in the sugar, not the caffeine. Because I do like me some sugar in any regard that I can get it in. Chocolate, soda, candy. Used to really love like Gobstoppers and Runts, for example, just hardened sugar with flavoring, you know what I mean? Still love Jawbreakers if I can get a hold of them. Haven't found Gobstoppers in a while at a store. Oh, Bottle Caps, powdered sugar. Like, I don't know. Just overall, for just my physical health, I think it'd be pretty cool to have. Or less of, to not have, I should say. Man, I should have grabbed more coal. Oh, wait, I cooked more charcoal. Or I cooked some charcoal, I should say, in that furnace. So, let's find a decent way to start like a... Just mine 2 blocks forward. That way I don't hit, bedrock and have no way to progress. I might make a... You know what, I should do this, so I'm going to do it here. And it's B. Bottom of the mine. There we go. Bottom of the mine. And now I can seamlessly go between the two and not have to worry about the, 2 or so minutes of going up and down. And if I ever do want to go between, I can. I just don't teleport. Excuse me. I'm doing it for the mining right now, of just making the hallway rather than going through and making, or getting resources. Unless I find diamonds, which is actually the goal through here. Throughout my years of Minecraft, and also the fact that it changed. I don't know the optimal diamond spawn, I just know back in the old days they used to spawn also near cobble. Or not cobble, bedrock. So, here's a hoping. Also, we're looking for titanium. I am looking for that because it is... It's either on par or slightly better or slightly worse. Which, I mean, that's actually a really big generalization. But then diamonds, so that's why I'm looking for it. And I really only need 3 pieces. Long time gravel miner. Alright, let's continue on. Any diamonds? No diamonds up there. That's okay. I'll have to see whenever I go back up there, because it flat out loads on my minimap. There's a mine shaft nearby. I'll have to see if I can find a way to take advantage of it and get inside of that, because that would be kind of cool to get some loot from it. Alright, ye old teleport home. Don't really know what I'd grab out of here. Didn't mean to do that, but I probably should lighten up the place a little bit. We're optimized. Yeah, consider me teleporting up, the exact same thing that would have happened, besides me just sitting silently going up the stairs after I edited it. Would be the same exact process. Did I not put birch in here? Is it in the hopper? It's in the hopper. Okay, we're gonna make that go first then. What the hell does zinc even do? I forget. Okay, block of zinc. Got that part. Minecart. Okay. Flint and steel. Any mod unique thing? No, it's just another crafting item. Okay. I mean, it's cool. Oh, wait, you can make an anvil? I like that. Okay, zinc anvil. That's a pretty good thing. I do like that. Okay, well, we need iron, so... And there's none in here. It's all in here. Okay. Let's take 3. And we will put it in this one. After I put some birch in here. Alright, taking a drink of Pepsi while we wait for this. Not sponsored. Okay, it'd actually be very clear if I was sponsored or not, but... Let's see. Let's take a look at some of the items I can get. So how do I make the nature compass? Oh, that's actually really, really easy. So pretty much any kind of wood in the game and any kind of... Okay. And that's even easier. Okay, but how do I make this one? Slightly harder. Okay, and then cobwebs. Is there a way to just make those, or do you have to find them, like with Silk Touch? Like, how do you... Okay, so you have to Silk Touch the cobwebs. That one's going to be a little harder to find. Or make, I should say. Put that back. Well, actually... No, it won't, because we did just identify that there supposedly is, below me, a mine shaft. So that might help a little bit. Why did I put all the sticks in there as if I was making torches? Be nice, but I don't have coal. At least not on me. There's coal right here. I'm crazy. Perfect. And then I can put this stick back and we can make more if they are needed. Okay, we're doing pretty good. How long have I been live streaming for? 40 minutes? Yeah, I think I will get 3 episodes in today. I don't think that's bad at all. Alright, so let's go down here until it loads on the minimap, which again, slight scummy thing to do. Goes against a lot of what it should be. Okay, so it is on this level, and ideally behind me. So we'll try to mine into it. Like so. At least until I am where it is on the map, and then whenever I get to where it is on the map, I will go out of my way to dig up and down until I find it. Not quite X-ray cheating, but it's close enough. Did I get the X-ray mod for this? Or not the X-ray, the minimap mod for this? No. But it's just another benefit for having it. Okay, I've passed it up already. It would be right here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make a staircase going up, like so, and it will also go down as well. And if I get to grass, I will obviously know, or if it unrenders, I will obviously know that it is below me and not above me. Hopefully it is below me, by the way. It does appear it is. Okay, it is absolutely below me. Okay, so we're going to do it as such. Or as so, I should say, I don't know. Oh, nope, not there. And if it unrenders, then I am just crazy, and and I have missed it completely, and my minimap mod is just lying to me. Which doesn't make sense. Lithium. Wow, there's a lot of ore down here. Like, a lot of ore down here. What is that? Am I in a geode? Oh, the geode is part of the mine shaft. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's really cool entire. Okay, that's really, really cool. Let's head down. Try not to collect a bunch of new materials because it's just extra chest space of something I'm not using right now. But that is neat. I'm liking that. Okay, so we found a mine shaft. I'm wondering if this is the geode that I already know about, because if so, I feel slightly less bad for knowing about this mine shaft because I just figured out about it a little early. I think that is the same geode, honestly. What is that purple marker on my minimap? We'll probably find it. That's it's new. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Is there something expensive over here? Valuable? Expensive-wise? Okay, no, there wasn't. Okay. Is this really the whole mine shaft? Wow, that is the whole mine shaft. Okay. Well, we found the cobwebs we're looking for that happen to be... I don't know. I've had times where sometimes mining these back also helps. Looks like there's water. What's that noise I'm hearing? That does not sound happy. Oh, is it just you? Oh, it's just you. Okay. Neat little area. Neat little area, though. I won't lie, partially going off the minimap because it just kind of says there's something through here, but it's not anything, like, notable. Well, hello, little glow squid. If you're the thing that beat the, iron golem, sorry, the copper golem, I'm not happy about your existence, but cool to see. Terrifying to hear, though, especially with a mod that might have some of the worst things known to mankind in it to deal with. I swear it heavily implies there's more mine shaft this way. What if the geode covers it? Oh, okay, so maybe I can go through the geode way and just, like, continue mining in the direction. Yeah, it looks like it's what I'm going to have to do here in a moment. I'll dig out as far as I can forward. If it's not there, it's not there. I'm underneath my house right now, too, it seems. Yep, looks like we're going to go through the geode way. I'm just hoping to strike it big, strike it rich, be kind of nice. Become an oil tycoon. In fact, was oil in this mod? No, I'm thinking back when I used to play this with Galacticraft. Sorry. Don't know why it sounds so weird originally. Oh no, it does just end here. Then what am I seeing on the minimap up ahead? It's like straight ahead. You know what? It's straight ahead. Might as well dig to it. Is it J? Is that how I increase the size? K? L? Oh, L is achievements, apparently. Oh, there's a... What? I don't know any of these. You can shear an egg? Okay, I don't know what that does if you shear the egg. Can you push it around? Because if you touch them, they're sensitive. Which is not fun. Okay, I hear a skeleton, so I found the area that I'm seeing on the minimap, but I haven't been able to locate how to get to it yet. Alright, we could just get under it and then do the same technique I did before, go up and down. Because there is clearly something on my minimap here. Alright, well, break time. Do I have iron on me? Nope. Is it night? It's night. For time's sake, I'm going to go and end this episode here and then start the next one. You guys have a wonderful day or night, depending on what time you're seeing this, and I will see you guys in the next one. I just realized, like I said, these are going to